What's up? It is me, former Disney child star, Tyler Layne. Oh, thank you. Please, stop. Don't really stop. I'm just kidding. Hey, what's up? It's me, Tyler. And I hope you're having a great day. So I'm really excited to tell you guys about today's video, but first things first, make sure to give this video a really big thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you would be ever so kind to subscribe to my channel, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you. And I'm doing a new thing at the beginning of all my videos. I've seen a couple of YouTubers do it, and I really like this idea. If you know anything about me, you know that I love to spread inspiration and positivity and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna start all of my videos off with a Bible verse, just because I feel like it starts a video off on a good note, and maybe it'll inspire or motivate you or just make you happy. So this one comes from Proverbs 13:20, and it says, "He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will suffer him." Basically, you know, if you've got some fools in your life that aren't adding on to your success or your well-being, the Bible says, by all means, cut them off. Surround yourself with positive people and your life will be better. With that being said, let's get into today's video. So I'm making this video kind of as a response to a question that I get all the time, and that is, how did you get your start in music? I feel like every musician ever has to answer this question so many times throughout their life. I just want to give you guys my beginnings and my start really in depth and well detailed, because I've touched on this subject like a couple times before, but I've never really gave you guys like the full story of how I truly got my start in music, so that's what I want to do today. So I actually got my start in music professionally through Radio Disney. Of course, growing up as a small child, like in between ages of like 3 and 9, you know, I would sing at my church, I would do like community theater, my parents would enroll me in like summer camps that were like music oriented, and I would definitely, you know, like do it as a hobby, but I got my start professionally in music and entertainment when I was 10 years old with Radio Disney. And basically, when I say professionally, what I mean is being paid for performing and providing entertainment, because before, everything that I did was just like volunteer or just for fun as a hobby. The first time I actually got paid was when I was 10 years old. Okay, so I'm going to start there. I remember exactly where I was in the car when I heard a commercial come on Radio Disney. I was in the car with my mom and we were coming home from McDonald's, and the commercial basically said that Radio Disney was looking for tweens aged 10 to 12 who could sing and dance to be part of this Radio Disney pop group. They didn't really give a lot of details on it, but I knew as soon as I heard the commercial that that was something that I was interested in and that I wanted to audition, and so I begged my mom. I was like, "Mom, please, like I really want to go audition for this," and she agreed. And so the audition for this pop group took place at a mattress store. So already off the bat, it seems like a little sketchy, because you guys probably hear all the time like these commercials or advertisements saying like, "Do you want to be the next Demi Lovato or Selena Gomez? Do you want to have your own Disney Channel show? Well, come out to this like casting call, blah, blah, blah." You know what I mean? You guys have heard those before. But anyways, that was the first round of auditions, and they had different locations to where you could go to audition. So you just picked the location that was closer to you. And I went, and then I guess I waited for a couple days, and then I got a call back saying that they were interested and they wanted me to come audition for a second time. And I'm pretty sure the second time I auditioned, it was at a mall. There were hundreds of kids that auditioned for this, and like I wasn't expecting anything to actually come out of it. So to hear that they were interested in me, it was like already really exciting. So I went to go do my second audition and basically just had to sing and dance to one song, and then you just wait to hear back. Lo and behold, I got a call back saying that I was officially chosen for this Radio Disney pop group called RD7. The group RD7 consisted of 7 different tweens. I hate saying that word. Ugh. And basically what we were told is that we were going to be performing as a group at various different events, concerts, opening up for several Radio Disney artists, and just doing all things like Radio Disney related. And we had one manager who was like basically the face of Radio Disney. Like she did all of the voiceovers for Radio Disney, and she's like literally the most animated person you will ever meet. Like you could just look at her and her like persona would just scream, "I work work for Disney. But she was really awesome, like super nice and like really helpful, and like she was a really great person. So we would meet for rehearsals every so often. We would like sing and dance. We had like a choreographer that would like tell us like what moves to do, and we didn't really get to pick our own songs. I guess our manager like kind of picked the songs out for us that we would be performing, and they were all like Radio Disney covers. Some of the songs that I sang were Soarin', Flying, does that make me crazy? Yeah. She's still preoccupied with 1985. That was like actually some of like the choreography, and like we kicked on 1985. I remember that. I'm gonna make you love me. Oh, yes I will. Working at the car wash. Oh, yeah, yeah. We are family, all in this together. You get the point. So anyways, we rehearsed for quite a while and like put together our set to find out that our first public performance was going to be at Mattress Discounters. Just think about that for a second. Let me tell you, it was the worst experience of my entire life. First of all, who thought that it would be a good idea to have 7 kids perform in a mattress store? Second of all, you have to load in all of this like equipment, speakers, microphones, all that stuff. Third of all, I guess nobody really thought about the fact that there's so much metal from the beds in a mattress store that it's going to interfere with the sound, and there was so much feedback, like so much like screechiness and feedback that came from the equipment because of like all the metal in the store. But it does get better from there. It does go up. So our next performance was opening up for Raven Simone at her sold out concert in an arena for like 10,000 people. So just imagine you go from performing at a mattress store, and then now you're performing at a sold out arena in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and you've only had one performance together as a group before that, which was awful. That was like one of the most memorable moments of my life. The feeling of just like walking onto a stage in front of thousands and thousands of people that you really can't see. The only thing you can really see is just like lights, and all you hear is just like screaming, and then the music cuts on, and then you just kind of like get lost in that feeling and that moment, and you get lost in the music. That was the moment that solidified the fact that I want to do music as a career, and like I want to go on tour one day and do sold out concerts, and that was my dream. That was the moment I realized I want to do this forever. Let me just say though, after the concert was over, they took us backstage to like meet Raven, and she was the rudest person ever. From that performance and on, it was just like an amazing experience. We got to open up for Hannah Montana, which by the way, Miley Cyrus was like the nicest person ever, like so cool. The Cheetah Girls, after Raven Simone had left, and they were like incredibly nice. Kelly Clarkson and the Jonas Brothers, and we performed at several other like really big events. The sad thing though is that I don't really remember a lot of it though, because I was so young. I was 10 years old, so I don't really remember a lot about it. And I know that like you guys are probably waiting for like this some really like dramatic, like we were treated awful, like Disney took advantage of us type of story, but that really wasn't the case. They were extremely nice. They treated us like super well. The only like dramatic parts about it were the moms. And I can't really speak on that myself because I don't really like know a lot about like the drama that happened between them or like what went on, because I was 10, you know, I wasn't really getting involved in the mom drama. But just imagine you have 7 stage moms from hell just like fighting over like, oh, like your daughter got to sing 1 minute here and my daughter only got to sing for 45 seconds, so my daughter deserves like another solo, and just like fighting over like who got the spotlight, like what child was like standing out the most, what child got the most solos, just like petty stuff that really did not matter in the big scheme of life. I wish my mom was here so she could tell you about all of like the mom drama, because I feel like that's like the funniest part about all of it. And my mom will be the first to tell you that she wasn't a stage mom, but mom, Michelle Layne, you created this and you claim not to be a stage mom? Sadly, the group was only contracted for 1 year, so after the year ended, the group faded and was no longer a thing anymore. There were talks of them creating another RD7, but we would have to go through the audition process again. And then Britney Spears had to go and shave her head, and they canceled RD7. So like basically Britney Spears ruined my life. I don't know if you guys remember like Mickey Mouse Club, but if I had to compare RD7 to something, I would compare it to like Mickey Mouse Club, but like not on that big of a scale. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that story. What I'm most grateful for is that it kind of like kickstarted my passion for music and entertainment, and it kind of really started the process of creating who I am today. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that story, and I hope you liked it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, please. Don't make me ask you again. Just do it. And follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Tyler Layne so you can see more of this beautiful face. Until next time, bye. Mwah, love you.